Hey everyone, thank you for following along. First of all, today we're going to do some helpful hints about measuring, because not only is this helpful for your wedding gown, it's also helpful just daily clothes if you're ordering online to know where your bust, your waist, your hip is. Those are the three general measurements that they will ask for. So today I'm going to show you how to measure yourself. So as you can see, I have on a jacket. So probably not the best thing to be measuring over top of your jacket. Generally, you will not be buying something that big and for it to be that bulky. So this could probably add 3 inches, 4 inches onto the measurement of, let's say, your bust line, your waistline. So the best thing to actually be in is your bra and your underwear. So today, I'm not going to be in my bra and underwear, although that would make for a good video, wouldn't it? I have on, though, just a pair of really stretchy pants and a tight top so that you can see where I'm measuring. So we're going to start off with our bust line. And your bust line is actually the largest point across your bust. So what you want to make sure when you do this, either you can have somebody else do it for you, or you can do it yourself. If you're doing it yourself, the best thing is to be in front of a mirror, because what you want to make sure is that when you turn to the side, it's not down or up. You want it right straight the way across. I always put in my finger behind. I like a little bit of extra room. Some people like it a little tighter, but you'll know when you pull it tight like this, you'll know it's too tight. You also want to make sure too is that your measuring tape is not flipped around, that there's no flip, it's right straight. So once you get it straight, measure it, then the measuring tape, where it comes together, that is the measurement that you want. That's your bust line. Then they'll ask you for your waistline. Now your waistline is not generally where you wear your pants. I know a lot of people wear their pants a little low, they love the high waist. Your natural waistline is where they would generally ask you to measure, is actually when you bend to your side, the crease that forms, that's your natural waistline. So for me, it's right here, same thing. You also want to make sure, one little tidbit of information, that you use the proper end of your measuring tape. Don't start from the big end and work your way backwards. You won't get the right measurement. So if I measure my waistline, same thing. You do not want it up or down. You want it straight all the way around. I've done this a few times, so same thing. There's my natural waist. Your measurement is here from where your measuring tape front meets up to the numbers. Now, if you don't have a measuring tape, handful tidbit of information, what you can also use is a piece of string, a shoelace, something that's malleable, because not everybody has a fabric measuring tape. But majority of people do have carpenter's tapes. So let's say if you use a piece of string, same thing, you just want to find out what the measurement is of the actual string, do it together, measure it against your carpenter's tape. Same thing. So hip line now is next. So this is the 3 measurements. The last one is your hip. It's the largest portion of your hip is what they're looking for. So for myself, I have an extra piece here. And what you want to make sure is that I am actually straight on my measuring tape. That's helpful. You want to make sure that that measurement is across the largest portion of your bum, across through your hip line. Same thing, you want it straight. Make sure the measuring tape is flat. And again, there's your measurement. Now we could go into tiny little bits of information like I've had 3 kids and I've been in quarantine for a long time. So we now eat way too many chips and too much cookies. So there's extra little bits in your body. So let's say you are a little bit puffier through your tummy. That may come into consideration if you're ordering a wedding gown and it's fitted, let's say, because then that measurement is going to be a little bit bigger. Generally, we get puffier as women through here, not so much in your waistline. At that point is when we need to have a conversation when we're ordering your gown as to what the best measurement is to go with. Because even when you do measure yourself, or if we measure you and you get the 3 measurements, when your dress comes in, there still will be alterations on the dress because they're not made to measure. They're just made to the size that is closest fit to your body. And since everybody's different, we have to always do different alterations on the dress. So that's your measurements today, your bust, waist, hip measurement, and I hope that was helpful. And if you have any questions, please let me know. If you have any comments, if you want to know about anything else, please drop me a line and let me know. Thanks so much for watching.